Let me turn to Marissa. Marissa, education was put on the table by Anna Maria and a number of others. Mentoring during the first session was an element that both Sundus and Hafez and Karen actually mentioned as a very important way forward to push the issue of women entrepreneurship and more generally of women empowerment. Could you tell us a bit about the work that you are leading at Village Capital and maybe the company's methodology and what you've been confronted with on this specific theme?
Sure, thank you for having me. So Village Capital was founded on the belief that venture capital as a whole is broken. We've done 51 programs around the world. So we have offices in the United States, India, Africa, and Latin America. And we look for entrepreneurs to train and invest in who don't traditionally receive venture capital funding. So we look specifically for women founders, minority founders, and those outside of Silicon Valley, Boston, and New York in the US. Our programs are really focused on training entrepreneurs to become investor ready through a curriculum we've developed over 7 years to really help train them on what they need to know to sort of be at a level playing field as others who come from backgrounds where they would have access to a network of mentors and investors and others who could really help grow their company in a more organic way. And we have a very strong network of alumni as well as a result of doing so many programs. And I think one of the hallmarks of our program is really the connection that the entrepreneurs make with one another. We bring in mentors from all over the country to help them with various aspects of their business, everything from product development to getting to thinking through their business models and thinking through what they need to raise capital, both traditional sources of capital funding as well as non-traditional funding sources like revenue share models and some of the other newer sources of capital that really help support businesses that might not necessarily need or want venture capital funding to scale. And we've really found that peer community has really helped the entrepreneurs grow. In terms of our investment model, we actually have a unique investment model. We do peer selection. So at the end of each of our programs, each of which has a theme, we work across 5 sectors, one of which is education, but we also do health, agriculture, fintech, and energy. And the companies rank each other on a variety of factors that we've developed, a methodology called viral method that we think what makes a good company, and then the 2 companies emerge from each at the end of each program and receive investment from us. So we have an affiliated venture capital fund to really support those companies in the model. And another thing that we do that's maybe a little bit more unique is we run our programs all over the country. So we're headquartered in DC, but each of our workshops is based somewhere where we think that particular program, companies in that program can benefit from that community. So in our most recent workshop, which was all workforce development focused, we had 12 companies from across the US come through that program, which just ended actually on Friday. We did programs in DC, Phoenix, and Denver. So really bringing in local communities that might be overlooked by entrepreneurs as well as others, and bringing together those communities with the entrepreneurs to help them build partnerships at a local level. And one of the companies in our cohort is actually focused on women's empowerment through career advancement. It's called Land It. They're based in New York City, and they've done an incredible job of really building out a product to help advance women's careers through an online mentoring platform, as well as other articles and resources that women can access to sort of build a personal board of advisors and other things that they might not traditionally think of to do. And they are now in the process of raising another round and getting connected to others. They're also founded by a woman with a strong business background. So we've done a lot in terms of women, bringing together women entrepreneurs as a whole. 50% of this cohort was women, and in terms of our whole portfolio, 43% of our companies are founded by women or have at least one co-founder that's a woman. So that's very important to us, and we think that we can do even more as we grow.
Thank you very much.